Alright, welcome to EVE Online. I am Major Freak, and we're going to run down the rather tricky method of getting over 2 billion to JITA. You can just say plug it into your, this is level 4 skill. It doesn't have any cargo expanders installed, as you can see. As I get close to JITA, or through the 0.5s, probably Udema right here, I'll stop beforehand and switch out for my reinforced bulkheads. I've got a ship scanner waiting outside, so I'll show you what usually happens. So you've plugged all that in and you undock and you're on your way and you're going through gates, and some ship will scan you. And I'll turn off this one's sounds completely. So try to stop this as quick as possible. There we go. Alright. Now then. Probably still invulnerable. No, there we go. Okay, so locked. And I'm going to click that. I'm going to turn the sound volume to maximum. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, we've got advanced, but we're going to click this off. And we're going to do the max. And okay. And we're going to see if we can hear that sound of the ship scan. So you can hear that. Alright, so cargo scanners automatically detect everything, unlike ship scanners. Cargo scanners will scan everything and you'll get automatic detection of 99.9% of things, and you'd be surprised what doesn't come up. So we're going to dock up again.
Permission requested. Docking request accepted.
We're going to hand over the enormous freight container. That unpackaged will give you 250,000 cargo space inside the freight container. Normal cans like giant secures won't fit into a freighter. Now if you take that and I undock, it will be scannable since it's repackaged. Okay, and target. Scan. That should come up. Let's try that again. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it won't show up. Okay, it doesn't show up. That's the one thing that doesn't show up. But so I was wrong about that. It won't show up repackaged, but if it's assembled, it should potentially show up. I have a sneaking suspicion it doesn't. Alright, so plug that in, undock. I've got a sneaking suspicion. My test a long time ago on this subject showed me that it would only show up under a certain condition. Okay. And see, you don't see it at all. So that's not visible. So we'll dock them up again. Oops.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
And as people might not know, let's get rid of that and that. There we go. All right. So I'll put that inside, undock. Now, what people might not know is that CargoCan won't protect it from being scanned. And I believe my previous test showed it that you would not see the can, you just see the contents. Voila. See? Nothing. So you'd see the contents, items in container, yada yada. Pretty sure that's standard in any ship cargo scan. There we go. Now there is a trick. And there is one special situation where you will see this come up in a cargo scanner. It is when you do a courier to, say, one of my guys who will go to, no, might not have to. It'll probably save time though. Courier, ship to Jeddah, 4 weeks. Okay. And I will accept contract. And what I will do is I will trade that contract back to the person I'm going to get to haul it, and I will put that in here, and then I will undock. Now I believe you can, instead of just contracting that, you can do a courier contract on top of the contract shipping container, and I believe you'll only see the wrapping paper, which I believe a lot of pirates will know about, and it's usually, obviously, if you go to that length of trouble, it's probably a good bet it's worthwhile blowing up. There you go again. Rather subtle sound, isn't it? Okay. So there we go. And you only get that. You don't see anything inside of it. So it's a good way to fool people into thinking, oh, there's nothing worth blowing up, and then they not really are aware of what they're looking at, and yeah.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Now I've been told that this will automatically get you blown up, but I suspect that the true mechanics behind this are so little understood that it's a good bet you can get to Jeddah and just be assumed, oh, you've got a prepackaged freight container, and nobody will really clue in. It's only when they see the contract wrapping of a double contracted item that they'll, I believe that's where their knowledge base is based on, their script, how they understand it. they might not know about the enormous freight container. And that's where I'm going to go, because I'm carrying a lot of stuff. And I'd rather avoid... There's no other way to do it, so I'm going to go with the freight container. And yeah, I'll go with it right now. And I believe I have a mobile depot I can give the freighter. I can get, if I'm too lazy to dock up, I can just switch out my load for bulkheads in transit. Haven't actually tried it before. Alright, fleet tender, trade. There you go. Come on, trade. Yep. There we go. Accept. Alright. Mobile depot. We are good to go. Plug it in my other stuff and taking off. And I believe this is probably going to be easiest if I send him along too. Off you go. Off you go. So basically what you do is you send both of them off to Jita. Complete contract, trade it back, and Bob's your uncle. You've got a load to sell at Jita. Jita. Definitely go safe, just so I can scout the route ahead of time. Yeah, you just travel. There is a webbing tactic. You can put your freighter into instant warp. It's very doable. And I'll make another video at some point. But yeah, that's how you do it. That's all they'll scan right there. Whoops. Did I just package my bulkheads? Lol. Right. I totally did. That's hilarious. Yeah, you just keep this guy one jump ahead. Keep an eye on things. Yeah, that's it.